the job's not for anybody. You're absolutely right when you say the job is nearly impossible. I think it is impossible to do right. So that's why we have to be more human, so that when we screw up, we can say, look, I screwed up and this is why. And people will understand where you're coming from. Whereas with Freddie Gray, we obviously screwed up. There's no way around this. But yet we still come out and be like, oh, but we don't know anything. Wait till the facts are out. Bullshit. You had somebody in your possession and he's dead. Stop denying it.
Now, what was all the bullshit about him having a neck injury? That turned out to not be true, right?
Yeah, so that was all bullshit.
Was it just something somebody made up online? Is that what it was?
I think he had an old car accident or something like that, and the case had some kind of final disposition that was entered into the court records, but it was harking back to something a long time ago.
So he died from being slammed up against a wall inside the back of a paddy wagon, right? So that's what happened. And what was he arrested for?
Okay, so let's put this in real terms.
Okay.
So police always want to put things in legal terms. But you're in a high drug area. A lieutenant sees Freddie Gray, allegedly, sees Freddie Gray, recognize him, turn and run. So they chase. They follow him, they catch him, they search him, and do we have a stop and frisk? No. We don't. They didn't document a stop and frisk.
So because he's running, does that mean that he's suspicious?
Right. So believe it or not, the law says that that's fine. That you can chase him and you can stop him. So my immediate objection with that case, I don't know why I can't think of it off the top of my head, but in that case, there's no clarification on how much force is allowed to be used. So in a stop and frisk, you can actually use a legitimate amount of force. But in that situation, the running, I don't really know how much force is allowed to be used there. So I was curious how much force they used, but apparently they didn't use that much force. And they searched him, and they got a knife out of his pocket. So let's stop at this knife. Now, how do we get into the knife? We searched. We went into his pocket. We don't have a stop and frisk.
Right.
But even if you can somehow justify that, the knife that he has is only illegal if it has an internal spring. So how could you feel whether it had an internal spring or not? And how many white people do you think carry a knife with an internal spring? It's going to be the same amount, but do any of them ever get arrested? Never.
The internal spring is so fucking stupid.